Steve-O.
Yes.
You're very tall.
I am. I'm on my new, what is this, Little Giant ladder.
Yep, that's it. Little
Look
Giant.
Look how well it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you nervous up there? You hate heights.
Yeah, but this isn't heights. It has to be further up for heights.
You're old though. I mean, if you fall from there, it's gonna hurt.
Yes, I better not. So what are we doing?
What are we doing?
We are installing vertical kayak mounts.
Okay, move your head out of the way so they can see the first one that we put up. Yeah, that's nice.
Yep.
So that is a metal plate.
Yep.
And then it's got this metal rod.
Yeah, a 3/4 inch.
Here, show the people.
3/4 inch. This is 3/4 inch. Threaded pipe.
Yep.
And I'm keeping the red caps.
I see.
I like how it looks.
Yeah.
And then the other side just threads right into the mount.
Yep.
And then the kayaks are going to slide right through here.
And we're covering it with that foam stuff. What do you call that foam stuff?
I call it foam stuff. No, this is pipe insulation.
Pipe insulation.
Pipe insulation.
Oh, so we're actually kind of using it for what it was intended.
Which is a rarity for us.
That is kind of a rarity.
And so this will help the kayaks not twist.
Okay.
And then further down, we're going to install eye hooks.
Okay.
And bungees or some type of strap to strap them in to hold them against the wall, and they'll all fit in this 8-foot span.
Great.
Yes. Oh. It's a little short, dearest.
Is it a little short?
Yep.
Well, that's because I didn't think that you would go all the way to the threads. I thought the threads would go in more.
No.
Do you want me to cut it again?
No, we don't have enough.
Okay.
It would just be.
I think it looks all right. From down here, you can't tell that there's any difference. No, it's true. Look at people. Can you see a difference?
Yes, everybody can see.
All right, there's a
difference.
little bit of a difference, but it's very minor.
Okay. All right.
Look at that. Dang. It's like we knew what we were doing.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Yep. And then it can't twist.
Right.
See?
And then we'll put bungees down here to kind of keep it in place.
There's going to be a strap that comes over here. Chunk.
Yep.
And you can see how up at the top it's resting. So it can't really spin that way.
Right.
It can spin this other way more because it doesn't reach far enough. But it's not going to.
Right. And it's going to be strapped in.
Once this is strapped in, we're done.
And now you were telling me that the second kayak, which is not as big as this one.
Right.
But the second kayak, we're going to put more pipes in right there next to it. But there's going to be a gap between. So we're not just using this pipe for the left-hand side of the next kayak. We're going to scooch over and we're going to put the next kayak here.
That's what I'm thinking. We'll see.
And the benefit of putting a space in between the kayaks would be?
Just so we can maybe keep the seats installed.
Okay, look at this, you guys. Is this sweet or what?
Whose kayak is that?
That one's mine.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
It is pretty sweet. I'm super excited about it. You know what we need, Steve-O?
A longer piece of foam for that pole?
No, that's not what I was going to say.
I think so. I think if you zoom in.
Yeah, no. Look at, you can't even tell. Look at,
it's
fine.
Wait. Oh, see,
fine.
look at that exposed piping.
You know what? That is not what I was going to say. I was going to say we need a dock.
Yes, we do. You're right.
Stay tuned, people. So you're moving our thing out of the way. It's actually pretty light, isn't it?
It's super light.
Yeah.
I really like. Ohio steel.
Ohio steel.
Good old Ohio ingenuity. So actually now, Vinny.
Yeah.
And this bad boy.
Yeah.
From Ohio.
Yeah.
But what I love about this is it came with a 2-inch coupler.
Yep.
So that was nice.
Nice, because we're trying to be consistent. All 2-inch.
Everybody's 2-inch. So Zippy will get a little 2-inch hitch ball. Vinny will get the hitch ball.
There's Vinny.
And
There's Zippy.
Let's show everybody how this thing functions.
Okay.
You step on this,
Yep.
and it is a dump feature.
Oh, that's nice.
But wait, there's more. It's also a swivel dump feature.
Oh,
what about
that's
that?
really nice.
Right?
That's really nice when you're like moving mulch
Yep,
into a flower
exactly.
bed or something.
Yep, we'll be able to just pull up to the side and then rotate and dump it out.
And it looks like, let me just see here.
this goes
It looks
to-
like it's got nice clearance too, so it
Yeah.
can run over.
Yep.
Like it can go over the
Well,
trails pretty
this
well.
is actually why we got this model.
Uh-huh.
Is that the axle doesn't go all the way through.
Oh, look at that.
So we can roll over a lot more ground clearance.
Without getting caught.
Without getting caught.
And what is the width of this thing compared to the width of Vinny?
Well, with Vinny, where Vinny is going to wear his, we're calling the dualies,
Yeah.
his work boots.
His
So when he gets his work boots on,
perfect.
then
What's he wearing right now? His slippers?
no, those are snowshoes.
Oh, snowshoes.
So those are snowshoes. That's what he wears when he's just doing snow blowing.
Let's come over here. You can see, there's are the dualies
Yeah.
way back there.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have two sets because that just makes him way more stable.
Well, I'm all about squat.
Yes.
Yep, the tractor has to be squat.
Squat.
And so he's going to be squat, and then with the dualies, it's about the width of the Tough Cut. And that's
Oh,
what
perfect.
that's what we'll be maintaining the trails and the meadow and everything.
Nice.
So that's what I was thinking. There might be some. Well, actually, there will be times when, in the early spring, before we put his work boots on, we'll use the bucket to move the
Where's the
dirt
bucket?
for your garden,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
then to get through the garden gate, he can't have his work boots on. So that's good that
Got
we
it.
talked about that. Thank you for the video. All
You're
right.
quite welcome. Always doing my part.
All right, let's go.
So we got our little cardboard jigs that we're using to space out.
Right?
That's pretty brilliant.
This is brilliant.
Show
I'm loving
us
this.
your jig, baby.
Oh, I love my jig. I have a 5-inch jig.
Yep.
And that is the space between, here, you can look at behind me. That's this space here
Uh-huh.
between the two.
Uh-huh.
And so what I'm doing is, that's gonna be this space here.
Uh-huh.
And then I have a 12-inch jig
Over here.
over here.
Uh-huh.
And that is how far the main
Plates have to be
plates
apart.
have to be. Exactly. So
Wow.
this one, and it goes here. Can you see
Yeah,
it?
I can.
So then this plate goes right there.
Got it.
And then this one's already here because that one was the 5-inch. And then I've got another 12-inch here, and we're just working our way down, marking them all, then we drill them all, then we screw them in all, and then it's done.
And then it's time for dinner.
Dinner. Yeah, it's late. Okay. There it is. Oh, they can actually be
Those could be a little closer together, huh?
together, yeah. Yeah, I think closer would be better.
Yeah. All right, time to adjust.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
It's getting by the curve. Oh, but you know what? I did calculate for this, because you're going to be on foam.
Foam as thick as that?
Foam thicker than that. So
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, so we're gonna slide that underneath.
Yep.
And see what that does for
Right on the
us.
side. Got it?
Okay, so even with some foam, the real foam's gonna look better than that, right? It's not gonna be that janky stuff.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a sheet of foam insulation.
Okay, so we still have a little too much space there, so we need to move that over. We want it to be easy to get in and out, but we also want it to provide quite a bit of support and no turning.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's much
Much
better.
better, right?
Yeah.
Look at
So
that.
we got a little bit of,
like a glove.
like a glove that's not too tight
And it's not
and
too
not
tight.
too loose.
Perfect, in fact. All right. Excellent.
Well done.
Yeah. All right. How's it look from down there?
Looks awesome.
Project accomplished.
Let's get them up there.
Yeah. Last 2 kayaks.
Perfect.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
Yep, let's get them strapped in, huh?
Yeah, and then we'll have straps, obviously. That's a little precarious. But we'll be strapping them one at a time. So the strap will come around and then hook right into an eye hook.
Perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
So that we don't actually have yet, but that's okay.
We don't own any eye hooks anymore.
Not yet. What do you think?
I think that looks outstanding.
And what I love about it is you can see that we adjusted to have these fit tighter.
Yeah.
And, even this one, we could snoochie that one over to be persnickety. But look at the space we've got. So we will, in fact, be able to get all of the seats to be able to stay on, which I really love.
Yeah, that'll just make it easier so that you can just grab it and go,
Grab
you know?
and go.
That's what we
we're
want.
all about, is grabbing and going. There we go. See, look, there's plenty of space.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, we'll be able to put the kayak paddles right in here.
Sweet.
So each one will be ready to just pull out. And down here, I was thinking just kind of a sheet of the rigid foam insulation.
Okay.
Just so that
Just to
it's
kind of
not
protect
sitting-
the...
Yeah. And then when it's time to go, you'll just take it like this and pivot,
Yep.
and then just bring it right down there, and you're golden.
And you're off and running.
Off and running.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that was a project that actually worked.
So we made a few last minute improvements on our kayak holders. You'll notice that we have individual straps for each one.
Nice.
They're pretty loose.
Yep.
They're just to keep the kayaks from tipping this way.
Right.
So that's good.
Right.
We also put in a longer pole here for this big honkin' kayak because it's a big honkin' kayak, so it needs a longer pole.
Yep, so now it can't twist either way.
Correct.
Very nice.
Very good. And then the other thing that we did is we bought these
Nice.
little foam tiles
down
here to go underneath. I think we're going to wind up pulling them back out, cutting them and doubling them over just to give us a little, here, I'll show you. We repurposed this foam and you can see how dented it is. Can you see that on the video?
Sort of, kind of.
It's very dented.
It's dented.
Trust me, it's very dented.
Dented.
So, we're gonna fold those over and make them twice as thick.
Makes
We
sense.
are so tired now. We have been out here all day. I have weeded the pole barn. Steve has fixed.
You weeded the pole barn? Explain. How do you weed a pole barn?
Well, right outside the pole barn. Do I
Yeah.
have to use words? I'm very tired.
You do need to use words because that.
Right outside of the pole barn,
Yes.
there's a section of the garden that abuts the pole barn.
I see.
And because it's right next to the pole barn, all of the garden fabric burned away in the fire,
Yep.
which means every weed ever that wanted to grow decided to grow. So, so that took several hours.
Yeah.
So that's done. The drip irrigation, we've made a little bit more progress.
Hope so.
I put together the hedge trimmer and I used silicone spray to make it nice.
Excellent.
So basically we've been really busy.
Great.
Yeah, but it's been fun and productive.
And at least the kayak project is now fully done.
Well, except that we have to fix the pants.
We're gonna make those
It's
doubled
fully
up.
done almost.
Almost, yes. And I'll zoom in here. That's the little cam strap. Each of them have their own little cam strap. And we're leaving it loose like that because then you can, without adjusting the cam, you can just unhook it and go. And it still will hold it so that it doesn't let the kayaks fall out. So we're good to go. Excellent. One project actually done.